Hello, welcome back. My name's Sean, and we're in another simulator game today, and I've changed it up a bit. This one's called Fuel Station Simulator. I believe it's from Revolt Games. This one's been out a little while. I actually bought this on the day one release when it came out. I believe it came out in March, early March, maybe late February. Yeah, I bought this on day one release. Haven't really picked it up since. I did spend a few hours on it on when I first got it on the day one release, and it 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 did have a lot of issues. It was playable, but I think it crashed for me probably double digits. I'd say 10 to 12 times in the 3 hours I played it. I got a lot done in those 3 hours. As you can see, I've got stuff and all that. So I thought I'd sort of reboot it back up, and I was just going to have a look at where I was at, and I thought I'd record an episode while I'm at it. So yeah, as I said, I did get a bit done when I played it. I have two staff members. One just fills up fuel all day. And one of them, she works the register. I have a little bit of stuff here. Um, I'll use this episode to go through what I liked and what I didn't like about the game. Um, I mean, it does have its faults, but there was a few things that I actually liked about it. Um, so yeah, we'll go through that. The um, the food and drink options with the register and having aisles and uh, yeah, it's very basic. You can't adjust prices. Yeah, the stuff sits on the shelf okay, but yeah, that there's not a lot of option to it. You buy the stuff, you put it on the shelf. You can't raise or lower prices. There's shelving options. There's fridges. There's basic shelves. So it okay. I was hoping for a little bit more, to be honest. Um, with obviously being able to I don't know, have a proper little supermarket inside here. So that they've kept that very simple. It works. It's fine. Um, the little computer here. See, I've got to get used to again. Different different simulator game comes with different controllers. So I've just spent 5 minutes getting used to it. So you'll see in here you've got management. I actually one thing I did like was the tech tree. I've used quite a lot of this, as you can see when I first played it a couple when it first came out. This was good to me. I thought this was a good idea, just to have little skill points that you could put to the tech tree. Um, Definitely something that I wouldn't mind seeing in other games. Yeah, so that worked for me. As you can see, I used a lot of my tech points, which helped me out. You've got to use your tech points to get to the level to get staff. Uh, you've got to use your tech points to get to a point where you don't have to go out and get fuel. So, yeah, I thought that was quite a good thing. That's where you see all the furniture and food. As you can see, the food and drink options are quite limited, but they're okay. I'll purchase something. How much money have I got? I've got plenty of money. I'll purchase something now just to show you how that works. And then you go to cart, and then you order. Yeah. And then you've got money and credit. You can take loans out. And then you've got employees. I've got two employees, and that's the limit. I think you can hire staff. They both do the job. How do I exit? Exit. Out the back here is the fuel tank and my car. When I first got the game, obviously before you level up and you can use your tech points, you have to go down to I think it's like a refinery down there to buy fuel in drums, bring it back here, you load your tank up. But I believe now um, this gets refueled automatically, which is great. Don't have to drive down there. From memory, driving the car was a bit how you going? A bit rough. Um, when I said earlier that the game crashed a lot when I played it the first time, it was pretty much every time I went for a drive. It would get really weird. So as you can see, the handling's terrible, but it's alright. I actually don't mind that there's a little bit of an open world aspect to it. It's a very limited open world, but it's an open world thing. So that that got a tick for me. Yeah, I can't control this thing at all. It's terrible. So I'll park up. You can buy solar panels. So I bought a couple of those. Again, didn't really see a lot of the benefit to it. I'm assuming it helps with my electricity bill. This was sitting here. I'm not sure if this is for later development or expansion. I didn't see any options to expand, so I don't know if that's just going to be in a later update. I know the game has had updates since I last played it. I gave it a real go on the first day, and I was optimistic, but the amount of crashing that was going on, I end up having to give up on it. But I believe they've sorted all that out now. This phone rings, and you can go to help people that have run out of fuel out and about. So if the phone rings, you answer it. You take a little jerry can, you fill up, you get in your car, and you drive out. Take you out there, and you can make good money doing that. I actually prefer not to do that. I got annoyed with the phone. The phone kept ringing a lot. I actually prefer to stay in here and make my money this way. But each to their own. It was an easy way to make money for people that wanted fast cash. I believe one of the updates it rings. I think it rings less now, which is good. That's what I took out of. I think what I read about the update. I ordered something, didn't I? So this was another thing that got a big tick for me is when ordering, a truck turns up. I thought that was really cool. And this little warehouse storage area, truck reverses in, you grab your parcels out. I've still got stuff in here that I forgot to bring in earlier. Yeah, this was something that I thought this game did really well. And then you close up and he takes off. For the amount of issues I've got with this game, this was one thing that I thought was pretty good. Now I'm stuck. Jump. Um, Even just putting the stock on the shelf is very basic. Before I started recording, I had to remember how to do it. I don't even know what's in this box. Is that, yeah, okay, grab. Is that these? No. How do you put it on the shelf? There you go. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, it's a very basic setup, but that's cool, that's fine. I don't know if there's still more in here, maybe. Is there? No, done. Yeah, so I think oh, there you go. How do you grab it? Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up. What? The other thing I liked about this game was the ability to recycle. So you can take recyclable items in your truck, take it down to the recycling plant and make a little bit of money. I thought that was actually a really good idea. And if you pick it up, it tells you how much you would earn on the left-hand side there if you were to take it to the recycling plant. That was cool. The issue I had when I first played this was every time I went to the recycling plant, the game would crash. So it got a little frustrating, but again, I really liked the idea of that. So I might go for a little drive down and I'll show you how the recycling plant works. Drop that in there. I think maybe some people had expectations when this game came out that it would be a rival to Gas Station Simulator, which is one of the better simulator games out, one of the highly rated games out there. Funny enough, I've never played that game. I think I will get to it at some point now that I've got a channel. It's probably a great time to get into it. Again, I don't know what's in this box. It's milk. Again, yeah. I don't know if this game was sort of planning on being a rival for that. It's definitely not, but like I said, it's playable. I can't put that in here. No. Can you just put it on the shelf? Huh, you can. Okay, obviously it doesn't need to be cold. Fair enough. Hot milk. I was thinking there was a chance to paint the walls and stuff, but I haven't found the option to do that yet. Let me know if I'm missing something there. I was hoping you could like renovate the inside of the shop. Drop that in there. I think the boxes can be recycled too, but it's not really worth that much. So the other thing is on the left-hand side there, it's saying that the it's only 65% clean. If I go to my broom, however you use the broom, did I pick the broom? I can't get that any higher. I can't get that up to 100%. I don't know where I'm missing. Oh, here we go. Maybe here. See, I highlight the red areas to clean, but I can't get that higher up. Then I can't, so I don't know, do I clean outside? Yeah, anyway, doesn't seem to be an issue. The other issue I had when I first played this was everything in this wheel would just disappear. So I'd be playing and suddenly I don't have a broom anymore. I don't have a hammer. I don't have garbage bags. So that was I believe they fixed that too. Yeah, so it's okay. It's got a pretty ordinary rating on the PlayStation Store at the moment. I think it's sitting at about a 2.07. But I think a lot of people had the issue of they got it the opening day like me, and it was not ready to be released in my opinion. I think it actually got released a couple days early because I had it in my wish list, and then I was a bit surprised to see that it was up early. And sometimes it's nice to see a game on your wish list out a few days early, but sometimes that can raise the alarm that maybe it's not ready either. This is me at full speed too, so I don't know why I can't go quicker, but anyway. So yeah, if you leave your petrol station, to the left is the fuel refinery, and to the right is the recycling plant, and that's where we're heading now. Let me see if I can remember how to recycle items. But I can already tell from the last time I played it, I haven't played it since day one. It's definitely running a bit better. I mean, this is the point where I was having issues last time. Every time I drove in here, the game would crash. Let's grab some items. Grab that. Yep, we got it. Oh, there we go. I think you just put it on this conveyor belt. And happy days. That will go down there, and then you'll see I'll have some money drop in. Obviously, the money's still going in there because the station's making money, but once it drops off the end of that conveyor belt, there you go, $10. Cool. The tire as well. So yeah, this is one thing I do like. I like this is a pretty cool aspect, just being able to dump all the stuff for at the recycling plant and make a little bit of money. It's not a lot of money, but it's a little fun activity to do, especially now that I've got staff and I don't need to be serving customers. Yeah, so I thought I'd jump in here. I don't know how much more of this game I'm going to play, but I thought I'd just show you where I was at, what I liked about it, what I don't like about it. There is no day-night cycle. It's just day all the time. So, again, I do like a day-night cycle in a game. It's only a minor thing, but it just makes it feel more real for me. Ooh. We'll go down the other end. Yeah, you can't go any further than the two, the refueling station and the recycling station center. You can't. There's not. The map just stops after that. So that's all right. it's not a bad idea to have a little bit of open world to it. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else to show you. Oh, I might as well grab the rest of this stuff out, keep restocking shelves. I've restocked shelves in 3 different games in 3 days, so all of them I'm forgetting what I'm doing here. So if I just grab those. See, I have no idea till anyone buys this. Um, like I can't remember how much we charge for these, but they just go on the, yeah, they have a price and they stick to them. Drop. Oh, that was terrible. Part of the skill points and the skill tree is adding car parks, and obviously the more car parks you add, the more foot traffic you get with your customers coming in to purchase groceries. So yeah, that's one thing. The benefits to add more car parks. So yeah, um, I'm just gonna add the last couple of items to the shelves, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. So again, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for if you haven't subscribed or you haven't liked, it would be greatly appreciated if you did. Again, I'm going to keep changing up the games. I'm going to show a lot of games. Going to show some games that I've played before I started my channel, and then obviously as new games come out, I'll add them on as well. So um, if you've got any questions about this game or anything I didn't end up showing, just post in the comments and I'll get back to you. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next episode. Thank you. Bye.